Hey guys, today I'm going to be trying to make the LEGO Harry Potter Final Challenge set recreated new for 2020. This is what I think could realistically happen, but I haven't built it yet. I don't have it hiding away. I still have to build it, and what I'm going to be using are any custom minifigures or minifigures that have previously appeared in any other set, along with the Mirror of Erised in this portion of the Hogwarts Whomping Willow. So let's get started. I'm not actually going to be building this set on camera. That would take forever, and I don't want to bore you to death. So I was beginning to build the set, and I realized that with the weird curvature of these shapes, there's pretty much only one way to build up the wall, so this is going to look pretty much identical to the other build, but I am going to throw in some different twists, maybe. I'm not sure how I can do that, but I will try. So something that I actually realized is that I'm out of a lot of these big pieces. I'm down to a bunch of small pieces. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to take this other portion of the Whomping Willow and I'm just going to add it to this. I don't have very much of this. I have like these candles on the outside. Pretty much the same thing, but I'm just going to have to add this. Should be pretty easy to put back, but I mean, if I'm going to make this pretty decent, then I'm going to have to make this in order to complete this, unless I want like this to be my final thing. But I do have a little bit of roofing pieces, but that's pretty much it. So something that I've tried to do is just like stick the Mirror of Erised into this empty chamber. I do have a bit of this sticking out, so let me just put this back on the mirror. Okay, that was kind of weird. That was like something, that was really weird that I said. But you can see it's just empty, and the Mirror of Erised does not actually fit. It's not actually tall enough to go in there. So I thought that was, like, it just sticks out at the top. But again, this would look very repetitive to the Whomping Willow, which I guess could be a good thing, I guess. Definitely not the best. But then let's see how it looks when I add the candles. It could definitely look a lot better, but I'm thinking maybe I should cover up this deck area and then see how that looks. Okay, so what I've done is for the inside of the top of the Mirror of Erised do not poke out, I have removed the 1x6 plate on the bottom of the mirror, and I have actually made this area taller, and it's no longer a walkway. I've just filled it up with a bunch of bricks, but I've kept the top and the front and basically to look the same as the rest of the Whomping Willow. Hiding away when you remove the Mirror of Erised might be a bit hard to see, but I'm not actually sure where that went. Oh yeah, there I put, yeah, this is quite fiddly, but it is the Philosopher's Stone, and it just basically sits right there. And then you just put the Mirror of Erised in, and I tried to make like a cool way where only Harry could get it and not Quirrell, but I mean they're both just minifigures, so I really didn't see any way I could do that. But anyway, I'm really happy that you can just like remove the Mirror of Erised, and it is behind there. It's not on any jumpers or anything though. Then I just added some transparent pieces. Instead of fire, I don't have too much fire. LEGO wouldn't add that much fire, though I do have the candle from the little potions table over here. I also do have another candle, but I just placed that over there. Anyway, I actually really am very happy with how these transparent cylinders look right there. It kind of does give the, not illusion of fire, but an illusion of the passage being blocked by magic. The fire, of course, is formed magically. Now I'm showing you another shot from the front, and you may notice that this looks way taller than when I showed it to you. Not actually taller, I just raised it by 2 bricks. But that's because I was very stubborn, and I'm like, yes, this must fit. So I decided to raise the roof to fit the Mirror of Erised in, and yeah, it was a pain. Is it worth it? Probably not. That is pretty much it for the build. I can't really think of anything else that I would choose to add. There's not really much interior detail in that scene, except like there's the magic things that Harry is trapped in, which is actually flames, but I don't have enough flames to do that. Well, I do if I took it from other sets, but I mean, I'm not going to take it from another set because I provided myself only with this portion of the Whomping Willow and this piece over here. So yeah, but I mean, I kind of restricted myself to 2 portions of the Whomping Willow, and for spare pieces there are quite a lot, but I mean, all of them are pretty much weirdly shaped or very small. But of course, LEGO would never release a set like this without minifigures, so let's take a look at my custom ones now. Finally are the minifigures, and I only have 2. Most sets that would be $20. I mean, this is definitely not a $20 set. This is like a $15 set, if that much. I mean, this would obviously never be a set. Well, this version of the set. I mean, I'm not saying that LEGO's never going to do this set. Yeah, I actually really hope that they do make this set. But for the minifigures, there are only 2. Quirrell, Mort, and Harry. Both of these would be new minifigures, and while Quirrell looks the same as the Great Hall, I assure you there is a difference. So for Quirrell, the headpiece, turban piece in that color, and torso and wand are all the same as the Great Hall, and while the legs aren't anything new, I decided to give him printed legs since, like, such a hard to make minifigure, they would most likely do a different variant, since that's what LEGO does. They put a little tiny changes in minifigures. I'll give you one example. The Harry Potter and the 4 Privet Drive set has black short legs, but the same head, hair, and torso as the Hogwarts Whomping Willow, except that one has gray legs, while the Harry in the 4 Privet Drive has black legs. So I decided a little change like this would be something that LEGO would probably do. Of course, his name would just be Quirrell unless there wasn't Voldemort on the back, or his parents decided to have the last name be Quirrell-Mort, which is, like, really weird. But of course he does have Voldemort on the back of his head. And for the second minifigure is Harry Potter, of course, because he was in this scene. I didn't want to include, like, Hermione or Ron. Of course we have to include Harry. He's in pretty much every set. In fact, the only set that I can think of that does not include him is the Beauxbaton Carriage, minus any of the other sets from 2018 and down. But he is a unique combination, but he doesn't use any new prints. He uses Ron's torso from Hagrid's hut. It really looks good and very accurate from the movie. Just gray short legs, his younger face and hair, as well as trading out the reddish brown wand for a dark brown wand. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!